Yo, what is up YouTube? Cruiser20 here, bringing you another 200 Zoom live play and explain. 2 tables. I already played some hands, you can see we got some stack. We stacked here, but then we lost some. There's 20 people in the pool only. Let's see if we can get some more spots. This one's gonna be a fold. Although deeper, we can maybe mix a call here and there. Deeper you are, the more you should open in position, but also you should defend wider, which is not really logical to me, because the deeper you are, the more important position is, right? Even though the guy opens wider, so I don't really understand why do we also defend a bit like 1-2% more. But yeah, that's how the solver plays pre-flop. Calling here. Will be calling against the c-bet. Checks. Here I notice sometimes I'm too passive. If you had a heart here, you can also always, like, you can bet it high frequency because it's a value bet BBB. You're supposed to continue king highs and queen highs. Here I'm gonna be playing 75 check. My hand is gonna be high frequency bet. Checking here. And I don't think we don't need to bluff ace high. Here, so 10-9 improves, ace 10 improves. I still think our hand wants to bet because we unblock top pairs, we unblock king queen, queen 10, king 10, a lot of stuff we can get called by. We don't want to go too huge because he has the straights. I don't really know this guy. Let's start with the limp. So he snap checked, means he had a weaker hand. Means he's usually weaker overall. So I'm gonna be c-betting more just to get some protection. Even though this board isn't that good. Here ace high flush draw. We do have a lot of checks here. Even though it's ace king, you would think this board is good for us. But if it's a flush draw, that means he has the nut advantage. He's gonna have more low flushes compared to us. But we're still gonna c-bet this hand sometimes. And I'm calling here versus a raise. We'll be calling the turn. Depends how much he bets. Now can we block to get value from a 9? He's not really going to be raising a 9 on the flop if he's unknown. So I'm just gonna go for a bluff catch instead. Here again, super small c-bet. I mean, super small raise. We're gonna call one. And I'm gonna be calling here. Yeah. This was exactly my read. Damn, I'm not really studied here on these spots. Fuck. I believe we have to call one more. I'm not really studied in these spots. On the 4th, and now we have to turn it into a bluff, I think. Damn. I don't think we get to fold every ace high on the turn. Now I need to bluff my hand. I'm not really studying these four flush boards, but I believe like we can't fold every ace on the turn. Also might be overbluff on the river. But I think this is the weakest hands we have. Like ace highs are going to be the weakest hands by the river for sure. Mixing call here, mixing open here with recreational in the big blind. We might be overdoing it because we still beat 3x. 3x is a part of his check raise and then the block turn strategy. But also 3x is a good overbet on the river because he blocks boats. So I'm not sure he has 3x. I guess he's going to have some low flush maybe. Opening a bit wider with recreational. Good board for us. But if there's a hand that doesn't want to see bet, if there's one hand that doesn't want to see bet this board, is this one, I believe. But fuck it, let's simplify. Here I'm just c-betting small against the rec. Here I have to be checking. Going to be betting the turn. We don't need to go huge against rec. He's going to fold a lot, even against smaller bet, even against pot size and not a overbet. So his snap calls means he's going to have a king a lot here. And I'll block some of his backdoors. I'm gonna be giving up. Yeah. Here gonna be folding, but I don't think my hand is a pure fold. With clubs. He used weird sizing though. I think he should be using either block for his like weaker pairs that need protection against my ace high, or like bigger sizing for a strong king x plus like overbet or pot. This one is a weird sizing. I didn't know what to do against it with my hand, with my specific hand. Because it's one of the worst ace highs I have, right? If I have ace 5, ace 7, that's already a better ace on this board, right? So I don't need to call every ace. And then ace 10 plus is also better than ace 9. So I guess I would be calling like something like ace jack maybe. With clubs especially. Here, I'm gonna be c-betting my hand. Pretty bad turn for my hand. I block 10 nines. I block some ace 10 of clubs. I'm gonna be giving up. And going to be giving up river. Pretty bad hand to bet turn or river with a 9. Here I'll be playing 250 or check. Snap check back. You shouldn't have like over pairs between 10s and aces because those bet the flop. So I'm wondering, can I block this? And lose like the minimum against better ace, that's gonna go bigger. And still get called by 7x and stuff. I think I'm gonna go for it. But I think it's too thin, but yeah. It's just the exploitative thing. To lose less against his ace-x. Here I'll be squeezing. 14 is good. Yeah, I was thinking what am I gonna do if he shoves. I think I'll call. I need 43% equity and ace queen has 45 at least against every pair. But we might be toast against ace king. But I think it's going to be pairs most of the time. Yeah. Lose. Here I'll be playing 40% as my block size, as my prop size. If it was ace high with like bigger cards, you go overbet. But here my hand is a profitable call. I'm pretty confident. He might have ace king sometimes as a weaker player, but you can have like anything really. Might be jamming ace jack and stuff. Never know. Okay, so mono boards usually want to check a lot, but low mono boards in 3-bet pots are pretty decent for you because you're gonna have overpairs with a backdoor with a flush draw, right? So you can still have a c-bet frequency. But I don't know this guy. So call. Nice. Jam versus squeeze. I think here I'm gonna be calling exploitatively. He either has a strong hand or air. I think he would be scared with his 10 on a pairing river. Yeah. Recreationals don't usually c-bet thin. I'm not saying 10x is thin here, but in their eyes it's thin, right? So they're either gonna have like a monster like 8-9 or they're gonna have air. And I guess that range you wanna call anything. You wanna call ace highs. If I had ace 8 here, ace 9, I would call. Ace 5, I would call. High frequency check board, really bad for us. However, once he bets, we can attack pretty aggressively. Because we're gonna have strong hands in our checking back range. This hand seems decent with the king of diamonds. Might be overdoing it, but let's go. Let's go for it. Here you can play whatever you want. You can c-bet small, you can overbet, you can split. When we reopen, we wanna go polar, like big sizings here. And I'm gonna be checking again with my VKs. And now I can actually put a VKs into my block betting range. sometimes. I'm gonna do this time. I want to get called by a queen. King calls bigger size, but yeah. He called me with a 9. Here, against a recreational who bets small. Usually recreationals like to bet bigger when they have it. So I'm going to shift my mixed strategy hands into pure raises. Three betting this always. And this is a decent 5-bet jam candidate against the cutoff. Ace 5 suited. Against a competent reg that's going to have enough 4-bets, of course. You don't want to blindly follow charts, which I did back in the day. I mean, everyone did. Like you study your pre-flop charts, 3-bet, 4-bet ranges, and in the practice, the guy's 4-betting like 2% or something. You just burn money by shoving ace 5 into that. Three betting this always. I'll be playing b75 or check here. Raising here. I'm going to be checking my jack on a super low roll, one of my weaker jacks. He snap checks, so he has nothing basically. So just want to bet normal size, hope he calls me with ace high or low pair. This one against 2 racks, I might call. Yeah. Even though it's a really bad hand, I think I can make it profitable against 2 racks. Now I need a 6 for a gut shot. 3-way. Yeah. Now I'm in trouble. The reasons I call even 3-way wide is because if a 6 comes, I think I can make a lot of money off implied odds against weaker players. So a king came. Now I need to bluff my hand, I think, and hope they fold a 9 or a jack. I don't need to go too big. I don't need to go too big. But this guy might have ace king because he called 3-way and he checked the flop. Yeah. Maybe I butchered this hand, but I still think it's a good flat against 2 recreationals. We face a lead here. This one, I'm actually going to check back. Am I? No, I'm not against the rec. He should be playing leads, and if he doesn't play leads, then I should be checking back most of my range. But against someone who's going to be wider enough, I think I can still bet. And who's not going to be raising me enough with offsuit hearts and stuff, you know. Now I'm just going half pot, playing my hand strength against the rec. Just thinking about it a lot. Yeah, now I have an easy fold. Don't want to bluff catch too wide. This one's going to be a B75 or check. I want to play 2 streets on these sweat boards. I want to get a dry turn and just jam 1.2x spot on these boards. Opening looser. You'll be folding against this size. Folding against any size. Cut off. Ace deuce off. AB against 2x I can call if it's a weaker guy. Folding here. Opening this pair against 2x. This one I might 3-bet higher frequency given he went bigger. Oh, never went very deeper. Yeah, this hand never 3-bets deeper. I'll be c-betting range against Rick. And folding here. I'll be barreling wide in this spot against a guy that's going to have a lot of calls both pre-flop and post-flop. Again, we don't want to go too big. And I'll be checking the brick rivers because I still beat his jack tens and stuff. Now I'm gonna do something exploitatively, which is block in position, which you don't want to do against like regs and stuff, but against regs it's fine. Here we'll be 3-betting this hand. Actually, there's 2 weak players. I'm gonna go for a call instead. This one versus 2.7x. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Here in a sandwich, he should be checking range here, but when he bets with a recreational in the pot, he's usually going to be stronger. Because I think he knows that he has to check range here. So for that reason, I'm going to be overfolding already 3-way. Here he checks on this board, which is interesting. I'm not getting too fancy with my hand bluffing. Yeah, you see he's usually stronger. If he has a betting range out of position 3-way with a recreational in the pot. Now I think I have to blast this one. I'll go pretty big when I'm repping King Jack. My goal here is to fold 9s, 8s, 7s, 10, 9. I don't think ace will fold, but we're not expecting him to fold that. Usually in these spots, the best bluffs are one high card plus one low card, where the low card is an unblocker to his folding range and the high card is a caller to his best calls, right? King 10, ace king, kings, etc. We'll be going 5 more minutes, then I'm gonna be wrapping it up. There's no big pots. There's few smaller pots against Rex, which were kind of interesting. Here I would be checking a lot against the normal guy, but against Rec I'll just be betting. And I think I'll be betting again. Don't need to go too big. Snap calls. Now I don't think we have any folds. Actually, he might have an ace 10 is jack. We block ace 10. We block king queen off. Yeah. 8, 7, jack 10. 6s, 5s with a spade. Yeah, I don't think we have folds here. Enough folds. Damn. He has the hand. One of those hands that was fold. But still, I think we want him to have ace 10, king 10, king queen, and we'll block all those combos. And he called the turn pretty fast, so I thought he always has a pair at least. Or a big draw, which we block again with queen of spades. Gonna be mixing here, 3-bet and call. Here, playing b75 or check. Going to be calling versus a 4-bet here. Always with suited connector. Depends, if he goes like 25, then I fold. If he goes normal size, I call. Oh, Miss Oracle in the mix. For you who don't know, that's David Yan, I think his name. He's a high roller, he plays like 100Ks, Triton and stuff. I might be making a loose call here. And we get rewarded, nice. I might do something stupid against this guy, like jamming the flop. Oh, fuck. I think I might do something stupid against this guy. Just straight up jamming. If he would bet, I would have jammed. Because I don't think he will ever fold ace king, right? And now I think I'm gonna jam. Let's see how it goes. It will be something really, really stupid, but... Oh wow, he had a better 7, ripped me. Damn, he trapped me, instead of me trapping him. And well played, sir. But yeah, we'll be wrapping it up now. Yeah, that was fun ending. We lost the stack, but that was fun ending. I think he would call me with ace king there for sure. But yeah, let's sit out next big blind. Oh man, that was crazy. How does he have ace 7 off in that spot? Sick. But yeah, 30 minutes passed. Let's finish this table. Yeah, so that's it. Thanks for watching, guys, and hope you enjoy. See ya.